Yeah, this is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Let's go!
Hey everybody.
Hi, guys.
We're on holidays at the moment.
Oh, I'm loving it
and
sick.
loving it.
We've gotten a collection of some of the finest work that we've done throughout the year. Oh, guys.
And then we padded it out with some rubbish.
Don't undersell it, Nathan. Don't undersell it.
And this, of course, being a live broadcast. Today's best bits are all about...
Talking injuries and illnesses.
Couldn't have said it better
yeah.
myself.
Oh, my God. Right to the point you are.
Enjoy.
This is Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Our mate Matt Preston has compiled a list of some of the worst behaviours he's seen from patrons in restaurants. And these are things not to do in a restaurant, right? He's got 23 of the worst examples he's experienced.
Yes.
And they range, I'm going to go through the top 10.
Okay.
Remember, there
Okay.
is 23.
Righto, mate.
All right. Number 1, don't click your fingers or whistle at a waiter.
Great advice.
Yep.
It's rude, Shaun.
Yep. Don't not turn up for your booking. If you can't make it, cancel it.
100%.
Yep. Don't ask for split bills. Do it yourself on your phone before the waiter gets there. Sort that yourself.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Don't argue about varying the dishes, right? So most
About what, sorry?
like making variations
Changing
to the dishes.
to
If they
the-
say you can't, then you can't. So,
Oh, yeah, that's
you
not
know?
me, yeah.
Yep. Don't
Very
blow
easy
your
going.
nose on the napkin.
Ooh.
And I've seen
Shaun?
that. Shaun.
I do it.
'Cause I've been
I
out
do
with
it.
you.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry.
A cloth napkin?
I have done it, yes, now.
Shaun!
I'd say
That's
Every time I go out.
disgusting.
What do you mean? He needs to be able to smell the food. And if it's blocked, he can't.
got hay fever.
Sean needs the whole
I have hay fever
experience.
too, Shaun. I don't blow
no,
my
I just
nose
made that
on
up.
the napkin.
I don't know why I do it. I apologise to everybody out there. Okay, so my wife hits me all the time for that, and I
Yeah,
always
it's
go, "You're
gross.
over the top," but everyone now
It's
agrees.
gross.
So sorry,
Don't have a shouting match in a romantic restaurant. Save your
Oh.
fight for
Shaun?
the car ride home.
sorry. Okay. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah,
Sometimes
It's
you
like,
can't.
has Matt Preston just been out to dinner with you and compiled this list?
Don't book for 6 and without letting the place know in advance, only turn up as 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because
That would happen all the time.
Give them the heads up. They've got enough time to move some tables
Yes.
around, get enough people.
yeah.
So you can turn up as a 4.
Yeah, it only says 3. Okay. So you can
It's very
turn up as a
specific.
4, Shaun.
4.
You're right. Don't claim you have allergies when you don't, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so basically some people say, if I have a peanut, I'll go into anaphylactic shock, and then later on the waitstaff see them trying their partner's satay.
Yes.
Yes,
Really
I get
annoys
it. I get
people.
it.
So, yes, just disliking something is not
Yeah.
the same as having a life-threatening allergy.
Don't do a runner. It's theft.
Oh, thanks for spelling that out, Matt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some people think it's funny. They don't look at the fact that
that you're stealing from a small
stupid
business.
No, but they do. It's a runner.
stupid
That's not the top
And
10.
You've done how many?
Few. Some of the all-you-can-eats back in the
Well,
day.
Sean, especially the expensive restaurants, hey? This is number 10. Remember, there are 13 after this.
Right.
This is number 10. If for any reason you bleed, take the blood-stained tissues home to dispose of. Don't leave them on your side plate. Now,
Wait, what?
this is number 10. Number 10 has happened so many times in Matt's world.
That it's number 10.
People just bleeding in a restaurant.
And then subsequently leaving their blood-stained
tissues.
to be collected by the waitstaff. Now, just a quick,
Yes.
what's number 11?
Number 11 is don't order the under 10s kids meal if the kids dining with you are wearing the local high school uniform.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Matt Preston put out a list of things not to do in a restaurant. There were 23 things on his list.
Yep.
Number 10 was if you should bleed in a restaurant,
Yes.
don't leave your blood-soaked tissues there.
Yep.
Take them home with you to dispose.
Number 10, there were 13 things after that. So we're wondering how many people bleed at restaurants. Let's go to Viv in Naranda. Hi, Viv.
Hi guys, how you going?
Good,
Now,
Viv.
did you start bleeding in a restaurant? What happened?
Well, I tripped over just outside. Do you remember in Rendezvous that the Pines or something? It was a buffet, and I remember going up the escalator, I tripped over, and then my whole family just started eating because it was a buffet, and me and Dad were sitting there mopping my knees up because there was blood everywhere.
So you managed to trip on the escalator on the way in?
Just before you walked in, yeah.
But so in my scenario, in my world, Viv, I wouldn't take my blood in the restaurant. Shouldn't you have sorted that out before you went in?
Oh, Yeah, you'd think so, but I have a lot of siblings, and there's nothing stops them from eating. So when you're hungry, they're hungry. Like, nothing, not blood of their sister, nothing will stop them.
I
Not the
get
blood
it.
of their
Yeah, yeah.
sister.
I'm quite a
Imagine,
big family.
imagine the people that are working at that restaurant, and this whole family comes
Just
in, and
a
one of the
horde.
kids is just hemorrhaging. Oh God!
Do you
I
know
remember
if
they
you...
were really nice. They gave us heaps of chocolate. Do you remember? The Roses chocolates. They gave me
Yes.
so many chocolates just to try and make me feel a bit better.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
It was really nice.
Did you
Yeah.
take your blood-soaked tissues home with you? Do you
I
remember?
reckon I don't remember, but I reckon we would have. My parents, they're pretty.
They
Look,
had
they
some
won't stop their
standards.
kids from eating. Yeah, but they will. They will take their kids.
I don't know.
to-
Back in
Right.
the day, 10 years ago, you wouldn't have taken them.
Something to deal with this. Not
You know
us.
what I mean, Sean?
Thanks, Viv.
Nah,
Michael's
don't
in
know.
Secret Harbour. Hello.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Hey, good, Michael.
What's your insight? Do people bleed in restaurants?
They do. I used to work in a restaurant, and we had those after dinner mints and wrappers
Yep.
for after dinner. And this child proceeded to open it with his teeth and pulled the tooth came out.
I mean,
And the dad grabbed the cloth napkin to put over his mouth to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, "Oh, I got a tooth." And after they were leaving, proceeded to try to hand me back the cloth napkin.
oh,
And I had to politely insist, no,
you take
can
it
have
with
it.
you.
You can take it home.
with you.
It can be a souvenir.
That had two.
Oh,
That had
sorry.
blood and a tooth coming out of their head.
Oh, the kids were excited. All I could think about was the tooth fairy.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
of
Everybody
course.
does.
Okay, so you have an example of someone bleeding in the restaurant,
Yes.
Michael, but did it happen so often, blood flowing in a restaurant,
That you need a rule to be made
that it
about
would
it.
have made top 10 of your rules?
It does happen. I've seen people, bite their gums when they're, over excessively chewing, and they've used the napkin to put it in their mouth to stop the bleeding.
Wow.
XF
The reason why
mastication.
parents tell you not to not to use your teeth to open things.
Yes. And after dinner mints,
Mints.
can we all take a minute to just appreciate how great they were?
Oh, yeah. They don't do them anymore.
No, you can get them.
Where do you get them from?
I,
Where?
I don't know, but I was at a dinner party and somebody brought them as a joke and we ate them and it was great.
I like to taste my food for a while afterwards, so I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
So
You don't
say if
have
had
to
something
have them
really-
immediately
I was
after
going to say,
dinner.
because say if you had something garlicky, I like lying in bed that night, a few hours later, going, that was yummy.
Just get out.
It tastes delicious.
Just pashing yourself.
yeah, well, I'm not. Don't have one in my
Thanks,
life.
Michael. Lisa's in Sorrento. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa, did you bleed in a restaurant?
It wasn't me. It was my partner. So many moons ago, when we were still on a honeymoon phase, we were out for Valentine's Day to a beautiful restaurant. Ordered this gorgeous share platter. Ordered mains. Share platter came out. My partner bit into a Greek lamb chop, cut his tongue, and it started to bleed. And he said, "Oh, I'll just pop to the bathroom, just check out that it's okay." Came back, said it is not stopping, and it was really bad. So we got ice. We had to get our mains in takeaway containers. Went to the hospital. Would not let him in
Yeah.
for ages, and it was really bleeding
Yes.
by this time.
Yes.
Went to another hospital. The queue was so long. Found next door, next to Perth, a 24-hour medical centre. He went in and he had to have his tongue stapled.
Oh.
They stapled his tongue. Did he lick the bone too hard or something?
Jeez.
Well, the bone was really sharp. but
Yeah.
it went into it. Mm.
I have
kidding.
never heard of anyone getting their tongue stapled.
I've seen
I know.
stitches, yeah. Guys
Have you
put the
seen
injuries.
tongue
Yeah,
I know,
stitches?
yeah, 'cause
stitches
it's-
makes more sense than staples.
Well, the tongue is one of those areas there's a massive blood flow,
Yeah, it
so
does.
it hemorrhages big time, but equally it heals very fast.
Super fast, yeah.
What an adventurous night for
I
you both,
know.
Lisa.
And
Well,
romantic Valentines.
Well, I sat there at the end of the bed after we came home and I ate my main.
Why are you talking? I love you so much, Lisa.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
So we've learnt something today that one of the symptoms of Irukandji syndrome, that's of course when you've been stung by the jellyfish, is a sense of impending doom.
Can't say
That
that's
went for 10 hours for this guy.
Not a lot of fun for him.
So we are talking about weird symptoms. Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
Hi,
What do you
Jess.
got for us?
So I have fibromyalgia,
Yes.
and part of that you might have heard of something called fibrofog.
No.
No, it's kind of like baby brain.
Yeah.
But there's a really big fancy word for it, something myoencephalomyelitis or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember it. But part of the symptoms is that I forget words.
And you can't remember the word for this symptom.
I know. It's
Okay, that's so funny.
Yes.
I think you've got it.
I feel like I've got it.
So what sort of, give us an example.
A few months ago, I was trying to offer my children watermelon,
Yes.
and I couldn't remember the word watermelon.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Got to go
So,
with the song straight away.
Did you just have to, describe what you meant?
Describe it. I
Yes.
said, it's green on the outside and pink on the middle.
Oh, this is a
And I
great
like
game.
watermelon.
This is like who the AFL's this.
We should get you on a week to ask questions.
It must be so frustrating, Jess.
Wow.
It is. It is very frustrating, and I forget a lot of things.
Yes.
It's a lot like baby brain.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they've actually proven it now that something goes wrong in the synapses in my brain and they misfire. And so I forget what I'm talking about halfway through talking about it.
Jess,
So I'll be in the middle of a conversation and I'll be just like,
You'll just
what?
zone out.
what was they saying?
Jess, is this
just
a
gone.
genetic thing? Or, because I don't know nothing about, when you said that long word, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Fibromyalgia. Yeah.
Fibromyalgia. Yes, there does seem to be a genetic component, but it doesn't necessarily have to be genetic.
Yeah.
It can be, it's pretty often a tag-along disease.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it accompanies some sort of other condition. Like I have terrible arthritis.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's an
you get a lot of
autoimmune-
muscle pain with fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of muscle pain, a lot of muscle fatigue.
Yes.
There's like 30 really weird symptoms.
Yeah.
But you
But
can't
this
remember
one
the
is
words
the
for them.
weirdest.
So that is so... Because you'd never be able to... That could hit you at any time.
Yes. When you're trying to explain
Wow.
something fairly simple and the word for watermelon.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
Jess. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Let's
for
go to
talking
to us. Jess.
let's go to Alana in Harrisdale. Hi, Alana.
Hi.
Hi, Lana.
Well, we're talking about weird symptoms.
Yeah, so this is not a symptom that happened to me, but I work in early childhood.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, I was looking after a baby, and we were feeding her puree at lunchtime.
Yep.
And about 10 minutes later, her nose, her fingertips, and her toes went an orange colour.
Yeah.
And we were a bit confused. And then when we spoke to her mum, because the puree was carrot and sweet potato, and when we spoke to the mum, they said, yeah, we forgot to tell you that it was a symptom of eating carrot. She would go orange.
She
in her nose, her
immediately
fingertips.
starts to turn orange. Immediately.
Within about 10 minutes.
That's unbelievable.
And yeah.
Because they say, if you eat too many,
Yes.
carrots,
But you would have to eat a lot of carrots for that to happen to you
Yeah.
normally.
The
Yeah.
carrot turns orange 10 minutes after. It's like a chameleon.
Yeah, it was really bizarre. We were like, oh, what is happening? But yeah, the parents were like, oh, yeah, the doctors know about it, and just like a
So
food
what was it
tolerance
again?
thing.
So her fingertips and toes, did you say?
Her fingertips, her toes, and the end of her nose would go, and it was
And the
quite
end of her
orange.
nose like a snowman.
Yeah.
I can't.
So, Alana, you're still okay to be able to serve this food, but just
Yeah, so it
knowing that
has
she's
no-
going to go orange.
It has no other
Yeah.
effects? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
she had
cool.
no other effect, and she was fine to eat it. It was just, and they said that she might grow out of it, she might not, but yeah, it was one of the most bizarre things I think I've
I'm
seen
so
in work.
sorry. If I knew this is terrible, but if I knew that child, they would be getting a carrot at least once a week. Just so I can watch. Just so I can watch. I'd be timing it.
Once a week, every day.
It was the magic trick. Watch this. I'm going to turn this little girl into a carrot.
The tip of her nose. Imagine watching
I know.
your kids' nose turn orange.
that's
Amazing.
love
Thanks, Alana.
You're listening to Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
We've been talking about unusual symptoms inspired by, if you get stung by an irukandji, one of the symptoms
Yeah, that's a
is a
jellyfish,
sense
everyone.
of impending doom.
That's right. Well,
that's
that guy
how-
had a sense of impending doom for 10 hours at hospital, so it was a lot. I talk about weird symptoms. Tracy's in Greenwood. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, how you going?
Good,
Great.
Trace.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so I have, I had, for my second baby, I had dysphoric milk ejaculation reflex.
What does that mean?
So-
Talk everybody through what
Well,
that is.
we're right with the ejaculation part.
Yeah. So when I would breastfeed for the letdown phase, those first couple of minutes when you start,
Yeah.
I would get that sense of impending doom, much like the jellyfish.
You would get
I knew-
impending doom when you started.
I would get that feeling in your stomach like something was really, really wrong or scary or just that
So like
fear
that
feeling.
sinking feeling.
Yeah, but I could feel it. I could feel it.
Yes.
Because you're about to feed your baby. That's not
No,
what you
no,
want.
it's even it starts, and he'd be looking up at me, all loving eyes
Yes.
and loving life, and I would be feeling
you're like,
like
this is the
we're
worst
about
thing
to
ever.
die.
Yeah. I mean, the weird thing is
and
that
it would
Tracy's
phase off
not.
within a minute.
The thing Tracy's not telling us is her baby had a full set of teeth.
Just pudding.
Well, it was my second baby, so I knew it wasn't normal because
Yes.
it didn't happen the first time. So I can see how a lot of people, obviously breastfeeding's not for them because I think
Yes.
if you had that first time,
Oh
Of
my
course.
God.
Can you say
You're
the
like,
name
no
of it
way.
again? The name of the condition again?
it's dysphoric milk ejaculation reflex.
Yeah.
So it's something to do with the oxytocin messes up with your serotonin
Yes.
levels.
Did they,
Wow,
did
trying
they
to get
his
really
brain
need
chemistry.
to add ejaculation in
Yes.
there? You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
I don't think anyone
you,
thinks
you
so.
know a man came up with that name, don't you?
100%.
Yes.
100%. No.
Thanks, Trace. Jess is in
He's
Valentura.
still laughing about it to this day.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Hi, Jess.
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 What's the weird symptom you've got for us, Jess?
Okay, so when I was about 10, I started getting this really strange symptom where only one toe on my right foot would start to swell up and double in size and turn purple. And it would happen every night. And I was just so confused what was actually happening. So I ended up going to the doctors.
Yeah.
And they ended up medically diagnosing me with sausage toe.
How fantastic, sausage toe.
I've never heard of
And
sausage
what
toe.
causes sausage toe?
I still have no idea what is actually wrong with it to this day, but that's what they diagnosed me with.
Sausage
Sausage
toe.
toe.
Oh, God. Sure. The only way they can get it fixed is for her to go down to Bunnings on the weekend.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
old
just saying
sausage
my
toe.
boyfriend likes
Yeah.
it.
Which toe was it that swelled up like that?
My second last toe,
Yeah,
but
okay.
next to my pinky toe. So random.
Yeah,
It
well,
did
because we're
nothing.
looking at
It wasn't broken, nothing.
big toes that
No, this
No,
is
no,
sausage
there's-
toe.
there's
the
These are
sausage toe. There it
cases of
is.
Different
sausage
sausage
toe.
toes.
But yours would go purple.
oh, there's a second
Yeah,
one.
How often did it happen, Jess?
every night. It would happen every night, and it would last for about
Oh!
an hour.
Jess,
the-
we're
when-
looking
when's
at a lot of stuff on the
last
internet
ti-
at the moment. It's so gross.
When's the last time you experienced a bout of sausage toe?
Probably about a month ago.
Oh, what flavour are the sausage toes?
I think they're cheese.
Oh my gosh.
It's got a fancy name, which is dactylitis.
Dactylitis.
No, that's dictylitis, Natalie. By the photos that I'm
Oh,
looking
that's
at.
gross, Harry. Sausage toe. There's a fork through a
Oh,
sausage on
look
a
at your
toe.
little sausage toe. Are you used to it now? How are you okay being the bearer of sausage toe? Are you all right with it?
Yeah, I'm okay
It
with
is
it.
what
Just
it
taking
is.
it day by day.
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
And that's all you can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
They reckon it's associated with a couple of arthritises, like psoriatic arthritis, which is psoriasis,
Yeah.
or rheumatoid arthritis. Do you have either of those?
No, I don't. Well, not that I know of. I mean, so maybe it's something I need to look into then.
Wow.
No, she's just got sausage toe, mate.
Sausage toe.
Yeah.
Just
Chivaphitis.
pure sausage toe.
That's
Beautiful,
it.
Jess. Thank you.
Great way to finish, Jess. You're going to walk away with a $150 voucher to spend at Spud Shed. Get into there, mate. Get
Do
some
they sell
snaggers.
sausages?
Get some bread and onions.
Get a
to
shoe
go
full
with
of
it.
snaggers.
Bread, onions, and sauce, I reckon.
Thank you, Jess.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun in podcast form.
A Miss England contestant got stung on the bum by a box jellyfish while she was on holidays in Mauritius, and it really hurt.
Yeah, she says it felt like someone poured boiling hot water all over her body, and then the skin started to melt on her bum.
Yeah, it should be on the front anyway. Normally a box jellyfish, but anyway.
Matt's in Maddington. Matt, hello.
I am well. How are you guys?
No,
Good,
Matt,
Matty.
I'm glad you're well.
Thanks, Matt.
What happened to your bum, Matt?
So I'm going to paint the picture for you.
Okay.
10-year-old boy at school,
Yes.
doing everything the teachers say not to, run up and slide along the old wooden benches.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I managed to get a splinter, but the splinter was more in the form of about 2 inches long and about 3 or 4 millimetres thick straight through my left cheek.
Oh, Matty!
Whose job was it to remove that, Matt?
That one, so I was walked up to the office, they had a quick squid, and they said, okay, this is probably a little bit bigger than us. Called my mum. Mum's a nurse. She comes and collects me, tells me to bend over in the front of the school and goes, no, we're going to hospital.
Oh.
Ended up getting surgically removed.
Oh, my God,
You had to
Matt.
have bum surgery for a splinter.
I had bum surgery.
Wow. So it was like a
Lots of questions.
like a bum kebab, wasn't it? Sean, they had
What you
onion,
could call
bum
it, eh?
cheek,
Always onion. Always.
capsicum, bum cheek.
That's extraordinary.
Matt, how was that viewed around the schoolyard when you got back?
Yeah, well, look, they changed the wooden benches pretty quickly, and everyone was asking why I was sitting funny, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Sitting on one of those
a
rings.
little bit of a talk.
Wow, thank you,
Wow.
shish kebab.
Yes. Vicky's in tapping. Morning, Vic.
Morning.
Hi,
Hi,
Vicky.
Talk to us about bum injuries.
So my husband had an abscess right up there,
Oh,
and he had to go to emergency because he was in a lot of pain. And he had a doctor and 5 trainee doctors all crowding around looking up his bum.
you want a trainee?
With a dolphin torch.
He had to have surgery followed by weeks of nurses coming out every day to pack gauze in the wound.
Oh, Vicky.
And that surgery didn't actually work, so he ended up having to have 4 more surgeries before they fixed it.
4 more surgeries.
Wow, he had more people
Yeah.
view his bum than most of the Fringe shows this year,
Yes.
Sean.
God, imagine kept getting your bum packed with gauze.
And
like
the other
paper
thing is,
mache.
you still have to use your bum for its appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like that with
yeah.
oozing wounds
Oh,
packed
don't
with gauze.
say those two
Do you know what I
words
mean?
together.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
We ask the big questions around here. What happened to your bum?
Yeah.
Well, it was a UK beauty contestant, Nat. Got stung on the backside, cost her.
Yeah, Sean.
Costa. Nathan's in Marmion. Hello.
Hey guys, how are we?
Oh,
Good night,
we're all right,
Nathan.
Nathan. How are you? How's your bum, mate? What's going on?
It's not too bad. It was a little
that's
while
great.
ago.
That's great.
All right.
Okay, talk us
Pretty
through it.
covered. It was one night laying in bed, kind of just got done doing the dirty, I guess.
Just minding your own business?
Yeah, pretty much.
Exhausted.
After doing the
Exhausted,
business?
Nate.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Sean,
Yeah,
he puts his
tell
back
me.
into it. He puts his back into
Full
it.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, Sean.
So,
Yeah, it's twice, though.
geez,
It's
3
twice.
times.
Yeah, time for a 4-minute smoke, though.
So anyway, felt a pinch on the butt cheek.
I thought, she's keen again.
I'm not sure if I can back this up. Anyway.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a little hair getting ripped out or something. Then it happened again. I
Yeah.
was like, geez, that hurts.
Yeah.
So lifted the blanket. And yeah, redback spider got me.
So you were in a
Oh.
threesome with a redback
Oh,
Pretty
that's
much.
disgusting. There were just legs everywhere, Nat.
Pretty funny.
It gets so confusing, doesn't it, Sean?
Oh, Nathan.
ya.
Nathan,
I feel
when
you, sister.
Sean got bitten by redback, he packed everybody into the car and
I was dying.
drove to hospital
Yeah.
until his doctor said, mate, turn around.
So, okay.
Go home and have a Nurofen.
You've just
antihistamine,
had a wonderful
forgot one.
romantic time, Nathan. You've been bitten on the bum by a redback in bed. What's the next move?
I was running around the house looking for a pen to start writing my will. I thought I was done.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
'cause I hear we hear the horror stories.
Yeah.
So then what did you do, Nath?
Oh, my wife's a nurse. She just told me to toughen up.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I mean, an antihistamine will
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
trick.
That's what I
Maybe
got
a
told,
Panadol.
Nathan. I'd thrown all the kids in the car, I'd packed everybody in. They were all young at the stage. And then when I rang my doctor just before the wife was about to drive me to hospital, because I'm dying, of course, rang the doctor and he said, no, you'll be fine. Just take a Nurofen and antihistamine, you'll be right. And I went, right, everyone out of the
Then why
car.
are we all so terrified of these
Back to bed.
spiders?
I don't know. We all think they're going to kill us.
Maybe we should start letting people know.
If you know
okay.
it's a redback, then there are more dangerous spiders, but that one.
You know why? Because it's got that. Because the way
Yeah.
it looks like it's in a bikie gang or something.
It's showing colours, yeah.
That's true.
Thanks, Nathan. Melissa's
Thanks,
in
Nate.
Morley. Hello.
How you going?
Hey,
Great,
good on,
Melissa. What happened to your bum?
Well, I'm a truck driver from courier company, and as I was doing a stop, I came out of the back of the cab and slipped and 1.5 meters and fell, landed on a steel step and ended up with tearing the ligaments internally
Oh.
in my bum.
Your internal bum
you do.
ligament.
Yeah, you do.
Tell me about them, Natalie. You're the most qualified.
Their gluteus maximus was torn 20 centimetres across, like pretty much my.
And that's a strong muscle.
Well, that's a strong
that's
muscle,
a strong
yeah.
muscle.
Yeah, I
So
know
if
the
that's
pain in
not
that one.
working, that hurts.
Okay, so if you tear your bum muscle, which I don't think anyone here has experienced.
Sean?
No, I don't think I've had. I've had guys who in my footy team who've had glute injuries. Yeah.
So what
Had a big
happens?
tears.
Can you get
Yep.
up? Like, can you move? How does it affect you?
I was still at the place where I was delivering, and I had to ring the boss and say, I need help, and they said, well, what's wrong? I said, I fell out the truck, and they came out, and I was hunched over, I couldn't stand up straight or anything, and I've hurt my bum.
I've hurt my bum.
Because you'd have to assume that a fall like that, you might have broken your coccyx as well. Yeah.
Your Dan coccyx.
The worst thing is for a truck driver is you use your bum a lot,
That's
don't
right.
you, Melissa?
I ended up with a hematoma and had to have a stroma drain put in on my through my hip.
Oh,
So
that's
there
like
was
a corky, everyone.
all this fluid, and there was all this fluid coming out, and yeah, it was.
You had to have a drain in your
hectic
bum.
for 2 years.
2
2
years.
years. It's a long time.
Yeah.
2 years.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes, Nathan. If you say it louder and higher, it's still 2 years.
2 years.
Melissa, that is
Officially
outstanding.
a long time.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.